So now children, today we are going to do replies to invitations. In my previous video, I have already explained the format for both types of invitations. If you remember, we had done formal invitations and informal invitations too. Formal invitations, then I explained you both the types, printed and non-printed invitations. Now today we are going to do replies, and this is a formal replies to invitations. Informal replies I will be doing in my next video. So as I had given you a formal invitation card and then formal invitation non-printed in the format of a formal letter. So here again, these are the two replies. This one is for the card and this one is for non-printed letter. Okay, so suppose you receive a marriage card and you have to reply to that card, then this comes in the formal reply category. There are few things that you must notice. The reply also will remain as formal as the invitation. You will have to use third person pronoun. So Mr. and Mrs. R.D. Kumar thank Mrs. and Mr. S.K. Rana. So you are not going to use second person or first person pronoun. You have to use only third person pronoun. So first part of reply will be thanking for the invitation, and then second part of reply will be either acceptance or refusal. So if you accept the invitation, so this is acceptance reply. Okay, so let me read it for you. Mrs. and Mr. R.D. Kumar thank Mrs. and Mr. S.K. Rana for their kind invitation to the inauguration of their showroom. They are pleased to accept the invitation and shall be definitely present there. They send their congratulations and best wishes. Full stop. And then you will outline the reply and you will put this in a box. So this was acceptance reply, children. Now suppose you have to refuse the invitation or you have to decline the invitation, then there will be a little change in this format only. The invitation will remain the same till here. Mrs. and Mr. R.D. Kumar thank Mrs. and Mr. S.K. Rana for their kind invitation to the inauguration of their showroom. However, from here you will change now. If you are declining, then you will say, however, they regret to inform that they will not be able to attend the function due to some prior engagement. They send their congratulations and best wishes, that will remain the same. So here you will state the reason why you are not attending or why you are unable to attend, but the reason you will not write. The reason is mentioned in informal replies. In this you will simply say that due to some previous engagement or due to some unavoidable circumstances. So you see, whether it is acceptance or it is refusal, the reply will remain formal in its tone and only third person is allowed to use. The first part of the invitation will be acknowledgement of the invitation that you have received, and the second part, if you are accepting, then you will follow these four lines. If you are refusing, you will change here only and you will make it a regret reply. I hope this much is clear. Now, let's talk about the non-printed format. So if you remember, I had given you a non-printed invitation, and that was invitation to be a judge. So suppose the principal of so and so school has received your invitation and he is happy to accept and he is accepting and he is replying to that invitation. So how will you do? Same way, the format is of the formal letter. We begin with sender's address, date, then receiver's address, then invitation to be a judge. Dear sir, thank you very much for inviting me as a judge for the prestigious English debate that your school is organizing on 26 September 2020. I shall be pleased to accept your invitation and shall reach the venue on time. Best wishes for the success of your event. Yours sincerely, XYZ. In this case again, the sender's address is there on top. Then is the receiver's address. So the principal has invited you. Now you are replying to the principal of AP Public School. I hope you follow. Now suppose the same person was going to decline the invitation. Then again you will be doing here some changes and the rest of the invitation will remain the same. So the change will be here. First you will acknowledge the invitation and you will mention everything as it is. From here you will change. I shall be pleased to accept. Now here you will say, however, I regret to accept your invitation as I have some prior engagement, so I would not be able to attend the event. Full stop. Best wishes for the success of your event will remain as it is. After one line space, yours sincerely and then the name. So as I told you, you just have to change a little here in this card also, in this reply as well. Otherwise, both replies will remain the same, whether it is acceptance or it is refusal. Replies, as I have told you already, they will be coming separately in the question paper, and the marking scheme is now 3 marks, 1 for format, 1 for content and 1 for expression. I hope you follow this.